Today we have a gentle practice and guided meditation for when you feel overwhelmed. So we'll start with some soft and slow movement before transitioning into a seated meditation. So you may want to have a warm jumper or blanket or any other meditation props to hand and placed around your mat. Let's get started. So wherever you find yourself right now, I invite you to come and place your hands at your heart center. And we'll just take a breath, taking a breath to arrive. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. And quietly whispering, I am enough. And we'll slowly start to blink the eyes open and take your time to come over onto all fours. And we'll take some very slow, very soft bumps of the hips from left to right. And synchronize this with your breath. So on an inhale, bump right and left. Exhale, right and left. Close the eyes, inhale, bump right, left, exhale, right and left. And if the eyes have been closed, slowly blinking them open. Walk the hands further forwards. Engage the fingertips. Melt the pelvis down towards the earth and ripple everything down. Extending your arms out, palms up towards the sky and resting the right side of the face down on the floor. Taking a few breaths here to let go. And slowly start to twinkle the fingertips. And very simply, we'll swap sides. So bringing the left side of the face, the left cheek to rest gently on the floor. And returning to the mantra, I am enough. And slowly again, we'll twinkle the fingertips. Bring the forehead to the earth, the hands to slide underneath the shoulders. Very simply pressing up to a cobra and lifting up through the hips. Tucking the toes behind you and walking the hands in towards the knees. So you can stay here if this toe opening, if this toe stretch is enough for you today, or you can bring the hands up to rest gently on the knees. I invite you, wherever you are, to close the eyes. If the hands are on the knees, bring the palms to face down to help you feel grounded and supported by the earth. And you're doing more than enough. The hardest part is showing up. The hardest part is pressing play, and you're already here. Take one more breath with me. And And at the end of your exhale, bring the hands back down, come back out to all fours, untuck your toes, and just have a gentle patter to release the tops of the feet. Good. Ground down through your left hand. On an inhale, sweep your right fingertips up high. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the right hand underneath the left. Right ear coming to the mat. And resting here or coming up onto your left fingertips, straightening out the left arm. We're thinking about squaring off the hips. So bumping the left hip back. Soften and let go. And you can keep coming back to the breath. The breath is always there. It's with you throughout all of the day, throughout all of the night. It's a constant, it's our little friend. So bring it back. If your left arm is straightened, bending that left elbow, planting the left palm and slowly unwinding, untwisting. Bring the right hand back down. Other side, inhale, sweep your left fingertips up high. Exhale, threading the needle. Bring the left arm underneath the right. And you can keep this right elbow bent or straightening the right arm coming up onto those fingertips. Thinking about bumping the hips, the right hip back. Whatever you're feeling right now is okay. Whatever you're feeling is okay. Take one more breath. And on this exhale, bring the right hand back, untwisting the body. And again, we bump the hips from right to left. Inhale, right, left. Exhale, right, left. One more. Inhale, right, left. Exhale, right, left. Great. Tuck the toes, sending the hips up and back. We'll just be here in downward dog for a short moment. Just taking this as an opportunity to stretch out the backs of the legs. Have a little wriggle. Do all the shaking and wiggling and dancing about you need to do before we, in a moment, will come down to a seated meditation. I am enough. And when you're ready to lift the heels away from the earth, bend the knees, curve a line with your nose to look forward, and very gently, mindfully, lovingly lowering your knees towards the earth. And grab any props you have to hand for a meditation. So I've got a blanket with me today and I'll use that as a little pillow. So take a moment to set yourself up and be really mindful as you do this. It's all part of the practice. So once you arrive, come to rest your hands wherever feels comfortable for you today. And there's really no right or wrong way to rest. Maybe that's hands in your lap, palms down on your knees or palms up towards the sky. And once you begin to feel settled, you can close the eyes if you wish, or you can just drop and soften the gaze down towards the earth. Wherever you find yourself, take a breath. Exhale, let it all go. So I invite you today to just spend the next few moments just noticing how you feel. Right now, in this present moment, noticing how you feel. And there's no right or wrong way to be feeling. There's nothing you need to change. There's nothing you need to fix. And we can learn so much about ourselves when we take this time to ask how we are, how are we feeling, what is popping up in the mind, what keeps coming back for more. And it's all welcome, it's all okay. And then the next step I invite you to join me in is acceptance. So this is how we're feeling. So we don't need to wish it were another way. But if it feels okay to just sit with it, to sit with me and your breath. So let's take some time to be with the breath. So wherever you are, just notice, how are you breathing right now? And I know that can feel a strange question. How are you breathing? But it's a simple answer. Are you breathing through your nose or through your mouth? Does your nose feel blocked? And it's okay if it does, but which nostril is feeling blocked? Does it feel as though you're breathing up into your heart space and up into your chest? Or does it feel like the breath is dropping down into the belly and around the pelvis area? And right now we're just noticing, we're just bringing that awareness into the practice. So I would like to talk us through a 3-part breath. So I'll explain it before we dive in together. So a 3-part breath means we will be inhaling and exhaling out through the nose. And we first of all direct our breath down into our lower belly. And then almost as if our torso, like our lungs, are like a balloon that fill up sequentially. The first part is breathing in our belly, and then up into our rib cage, and then up into our heart. And then we reverse it. So we exhale the air out from our heart, then our rib cage, and then our belly. And then we go again. We breathe in to our belly, our rib cage, our heart, and then you exhale out from your heart, your rib cage, and your belly. So join in as and when you're ready with me. So we'll start with an inhale to your belly, ribs, heart space. Exhale, heart space, rib cage, belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, heart space. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. Inhaling, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. One more time. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. Keep the eyes closed. Just let go of the breath. Let go of any control. And just notice. So perhaps after these few moments of noticing, accepting, and being with the breath, perhaps there's just a tiny thing that shifted. Maybe you had a moment of calm after this cycle of 3-part breath. Just a moment. That's all we need sometimes. Just a moment. So let's bring the palms of the hands together, coming to rest in Anjali Mudra. Bowing the forehead down to meet the hands. Take a final moment here to surrender, to let go, to really, wholly, truly accept and be right here where you are in this very present moment. We'll finish today by silently whispering, I am enough. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful, beautiful time and practice with me today. Namaste.